Hello everybody. I'm late anyway. So let's keep the nice words. We're about to play some games against Magnus. Let's try to have fun. The guy's in brilliant shape, and yeah, he managed to beat Artemiev yesterday without a single loss. So let's try to win at least one game. And yeah, there we go. 1d4 and it starts. Okay. Yeah. So first we make sure the bishop is on g2, and then we play a game. And give the check. Okay, let's say knight d2. And bishop g2 and castles. Yeah, he plays b6. I think we played this like a billion of times in the Magnus tour. So obviously I'm not going to spoil any real ideas for this pointless match. But at the same time, after b6, you can just play. You can just play normal moves, and you're always very, very slightly better. Okay. Raise 94. What is the move here? I don't know. Maybe queen c2 is fine. So sometimes we'll just take and go 95. Yeah, he plays f5. He likes this kind of a position. Okay. So now I don't know what to do, I must say. Okay, first let's play rook c1 to, create a threat of some cg, d queen takes c7 and some lines. If he plays rook c8, I think it's a decent inclusion for us. Yeah, he's thinking for some reason, I don't know why, but that's what strong players do sometimes. Yeah, rook c8 happens. Maybe I can just play h3, and then after bishop e7 or d6, I go b4 simply. He goes to d6. Okay, let's play b4. Now c5 followed by c6 is a threat. If he goes c5, I think it is always a relief. Yeah, he plays c6. No relief. So maybe we just take and try to play f3 one day. I don't know. This is sharp. Okay, let's try to take simply. And goes d takes, and as thought we can play 95. Okay, let's go 95. Now c5 looks reasonable. Maybe that's why I had to include c4, c5 myself. But on the other hand, after c5, we'll probably at some point we'll take on d7, take on c5 with a d pawn and play b5. He plays knight f6. Okay. Rook d1 looks normal to me. c5 looks normal as well. I don't know what is the right way to play this, to be honest. Okay, maybe we just go c5, takes, and then we prepare f3 somehow. He probably wants to play bishop a6. Queen a4 makes sense in that regard. Rook f to d1 can never be too bad as well. So queen a4, he probably wants to play a5. And then takes b5. If we go queen b, I don't know. We should just play something probably. And play it quickly. Okay, let's play rook f to d1. It should not be dramatically bad anyway. Yeah, bishop a6 was his idea indeed. Now, yeah, maybe we are getting outplayed a little. Or maybe not. Don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I also don't want to lose on time. Yeah, queen e7. Can we play f3 here? f3 would be a nice thing to get. Okay, let's try. I don't think c5 works. If he takes, we probably take with the bishop. Okay. Then we'll probably get e4. Yeah, he plays f4. This makes sense. Trying to attack somehow. Yeah, this is sort of unpleasant. Should I play g4? It's hard to tell. Okay, let's play g4. And then maybe king h1. Okay, he has this queen h4 idea, but it's not yet made. Goes knight e3 simply, takes. Now we can attack this pawn somehow. Maybe queen g5. And we probably keep it simple and go rook to c3 or something. He plays c5, okay, takes. This allows rook d6. Don't know if we need it. Okay, let's try this. I think the way he played is not brilliant. White is better now, but it's going to be time trouble anyway. But at least we sort of managed to outplay him a little, which is already kind of winning a side pawn. Okay, takes. Now maybe rook b6 or rook b1, maybe rook b6 or queen b6 even. Queen g5. So he wants to play c3, which we obviously blundered. Okay, takes on rook c6. Does it work? Starts with a check. Okay, king g2, rook c6. So what's wrong with that? h5. Okay, let's say queen c4. Yeah, queen c4 was extremely stupid, obviously. Yeah, now I have to take and look for some queen h5. Yeah, I think we win this. And rook takes c1. Okay, at least we managed to win one game. Yeah, and bishop d5. Okay. Not that bad. Okay, now we're black. Once again, I'm going to play some trash normally. Not going to spoil some real ideas. Well, let's see what he wants here. Okay, d4, knight f6. Let's play this knight c6 line, which is called the Rouser variation, I guess. And g6. Yeah, I think I played it many times in the Magnus Tour. The line is not brilliant, but okay. There is nothing to hide here anymore. I played it like a billion of times. Yeah, bishop d7. bishop g7. Then you normally go bishop e6, I believe. Hoping for knight d4, bishop d7. Goes to f4. Yeah, then we, I guess, castle and f takes, and we play this position. Queen d2. Okay. This does not look too smart to me, to be honest, but it kind of makes sense, obviously. So normally when you don't know what to do in these lines, you go f5. Let's hope this is not where we should not do this. Rook d1. Well, this allows knight d4 at very least. Okay, let's play knight d4. Feels very natural to activate the knight. Yeah, then we probably go rook c8 one day, and white is probably slightly better, but there is not much going on, I guess. So bishop takes. He wants bishop d3, and he wants to trade the bishops, which is probably a decent idea, but okay, we cannot really prevent this. We actually have some queen g5 here that is a bit annoying for him. Queen f3 check is a threat. After king h1, we can probably even consider knight takes c2, or at least bishop takes d3, and then we play an ending. Okay, I think queen g5 is fine. Yeah, king h1, I think he'll play. I could also just play bishop g4 just to avoid trade of bishops. So now it's kind of less smart because of knight e4. Although we will have some ideas there as well. So what about knight takes c2 first of all? h4 does not work. Bishop takes f5, queen takes f5, knight d5. Does not look great. Okay, then I guess we just play it simple. We just take on g2, and probably we just go rook c8. So now if he will manage to make some knight d5 work, then he will be better. So we need to try to prevent this thing from happening. Goes rook d1. This allows bishop h6 in a maybe even better version for us. Okay, let's play bishop h6. Let's make sure he plays f4. Then we just go back. Then if we'll have to, we can even sacrifice the d6 pawn. And once again, this should not be much for white, and I would say black is just fine. I think he has to try knight d5 at some point, like rook takes c2, and then he just plays for piece activity, like takes, rook c1, rook c7, and so on. He goes knight c1. Wow, that's why he's great. I could not see this coming. Okay, rook a8 does not look bad to me. So there is no rook takes d4. He has to probably make a luft. He goes knight d3 back. Wow. Was it on d3? I guess it was, yeah. Okay. So now we have to improve somehow. Maybe we just go h5, yeah? I mean, if he wants to skip moves, we should not prevent him from doing so. Okay. g3. So is it time to play b5 or knight f5 maybe? Knight f5, he gets his knight d5. Maybe we just go b5 and then it's probably weak pawn on b5, yeah? Okay, let's just play 6 just to play move. Now it's probably safer to go b5, although it's not ideal anyway. Okay, let's play rook c4. Maybe we can play knight f5 one day, and after knight d5 we want some rook d4. Some knight e3 check is in there. We can also just double. Okay, so he plays this one, knight f5, knight d5, rook d4. What's the idea? Knight b4, we just go a5, maybe, no? Okay, let's try this. Maybe what I'm doing is wrong in general because I'm provoking him to play knight d5, and if it works, it's an improvement for white, obviously. So as always, we are relying on some tricks that might not work. Maybe they do work, I don't know. So knight b4, I'm going to play a5. He takes on d4, I play knight takes, and then I take on c2. Yeah, I mean, it seems to work. Maybe he has something here. Okay, he goes there, giving up the b2 pawn, basically. Okay, I guess we take it. He wants c3. That's why we probably take on d5, and then we go knight e3, knight takes d5, and bishop takes b2. Now we're a pawn up once again. I think we managed to outplay the guy, but it's not yet good enough for a win, I'm afraid. Should I include rook c3 check? Might make sense. Okay, let's just take. And 94. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So he's going to sacrifice the h2 pawn for some piece activity. How should I play this? I can just go rook c7 back, actually. This is kind of a chicken move, but at least it gives me some kind of stability here. So he wants to trade. Wow. Wait, we have rook c6, takes, king e4, king f8, king d4, king e7, king c5, king d7, king b6. Does it work? Does it work for him? It's a miracle if it does, to be honest. Okay, we can start with a check. King g2. Okay, now rook c6 should work, no? I mean, once again, maybe he holds this, but then it's a miracle, I would say. If he will save it this way, okay, I'll be impressed. Okay, king f8, king e7. So what's the plan? f5. Doesn't seem to change much. Okay, let's say king d6. Then we go c5. Okay, he resigns. Rematch. Fine. We managed to win 2 games. I would be satisfied with that before the start, actually. So now we just enjoy playing a very strong player. d5. Okay, let's play the Catalan once again. He wants c6 this time. So what could be his point after knight c3? Could be anything, actually. I don't want to go h3. I don't want to go knight c3. Okay, let's play g3 anyway. Somehow it feels much safer with the bishop on g2. g6 is fine here, but I don't think if you're that ambitious that Magnus is and you're down 2 games, you go g6. Also, he obviously could. Yeah. Once again, I don't know why would you spend like 30 seconds here, but he takes. Okay, I guess we go bishop g2. And then there is a lot of theories that I do not remember at all. Aha, so he plays g6 now. What is the line here? I guess it's castles. And now, what was that? Queen c2 or what? Or maybe a4? I think both moves were kind of okay. I guess a4 is considered to be normal. And then castles knight a3. And yeah, black has many ways to play this, obviously. I think there is knight e4, knight d6 plan. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, queen c2. I think they go knight d6, so we go e4. And this is considered to be sharp and kind of decent for black in general, I believe. Yeah, somehow I normally prefer to be on the black side of this. Um, okay, let's just do something reasonable. Queen h3 to attack the pawn. Knight a3, pardon me. Um, so yeah, he has bishop e6. He can also castle, I believe, knight takes e4, knight b4. Well, then we just go, I don't know, queen somewhere. Bishop e6 is reasonable, obviously. Knight b4 is also normal. So what black normally wants is to provoke e4, e5, and then he plays knight b4, a5, gives up the c4 pawn, and sort of plays the game. And yeah, he's trying to make use of this d5 square eventually. Plays bishop e6, and this is very, very reasonable. So what's the plan after knight g5? Bishop takes d4 is probably okay, but we do not care. What else? Knight b4. Okay, whatever. Let's just do this. Once again, I'm not a big fan of the way we played in the opening, but maybe this is kind of okay. So now we can even include e5 to be one more pawn down. Okay, why not? Maybe knight takes c4 was a better move, but I kind of like giving up this pawn to, you know, get some sort of activity. He's not forced to take, obviously, not at all. Maybe he'll just play knight f5. No, he does take. All right. So now, should we take on c4? Just take pawn one time? Yeah, probably, why not? Knight c7. Now bishop h6 looks normal. He probably wants to play bishop d4. Queen d4. So let's say bishop h6, queen d4. Queen b3. Castles long. Yeah, not ideal. Maybe I should just play bishop e3 to prepare rook d1, but then he can castle short. So which way I actually want him to castle? It's hard to tell. Maybe I just start by playing queen b3 here. Kind of like it. So rook d1 is coming as well, and we are also attacking b7. And queen d4 is not a tempo anymore. So after something like this, we can just play bishop h6. And once again, it's not that I'm saying we're better, but at least by our standards, we kind of got with what we wanted here. Can I just play, I don't know, rook e1? I actually blundered the b2 pawn, yeah? But okay, for a blunder, it's not a disaster. I mean, there could be much more important blunder. I could actually take on c6. This would be pretty much game over, but yeah, we cannot get it back. Actually, even if he takes, I can just take, go rook b1, take on c6, and take on b7. I mean, it doesn't look funny enough. Maybe I just go queen c4 and try to, you know, play the game. Okay. Now what I'm doing is definitely overambitious. But yeah, okay. We are not here to score points. Yeah, maybe bishop g7 now. Rook d1, queen f6, maybe bishop f4. I mean, we still have some tricks. He just takes. This is kind of reasonable. Is there some tactics? I don't see it, to be honest. So after bishop f4, what is the plan? or bishop h3. Okay, let's go bishop f4. Goes e5. Then he wants to castle, and he is fine, yeah. Okay, let's try to keep more pieces. Once again, what I'm doing is quite stupid, but okay, now it's not about the quality of moves, I'm afraid. Okay, I don't know, queen a2 or something. Bishop h3. And e5, yeah, so he's regrouping. And now he wants to bring the rook to f-file, which I try to prevent. What? I know, I was just about to, to lose on time because of a bad connection. Yeah, I don't have a single idea on what's going on here, to be honest. Okay, let's just take. Why would I take? Okay, whatever. We're probably going to lose this. He has a lot of passed pawns, but what's even worse, he does not have a lot to blunder, and that's what makes his position very comfortable. Gives up h7. Okay. Allows a5, but he wants to go to a7. Yeah, basically just gifted him a pawn. Okay. So what is your next move now? If I go, let's say here, now it's bishop c5. Okay, now I see it. Okay. So in general, this was well deserved. I think I could win in the very beginning, but yeah, overall I was outplayed. Okay, fine. d4. What do we play here? I think I wanted to go d5 at least once, and d6. And c5. Let's have a look at his notes here. Okay, eg. This is called the Darius defense. Not the most brilliant opening in the world for black, but yeah, not the worst one as well, I believe. Okay, you're supposed to take here. Queen e5 takes. Yeah, now I guess it's knight f6. I could be wrong. Maybe it is not. So can I go knight f6, e takes d4, knight takes d4? Is it the lines I play? It could be the lines I play. Could be something stupid as well. Maybe I was supposed to take on e3. I do not really care, to be honest. Now he has many moves like e takes d4. Yeah, e takes d4, knight takes d4. If we don't lose by force, I think we go knight takes d4. Takes, bishop b5. Bishop d7, queen e2, queen e4. Okay, we're probably worse, but it's not a disaster, right? Or maybe it is a disaster, but once again, what can I do after e takes d4? I have to do this anyway. Yeah, maybe knight f6 was wrong. I don't remember exactly, to be honest. In general, the line he played against the Tarish is not the most ambitious one, but it's good enough to sort of prevent you from playing Tarish. Okay, bishop d7, so he wants queen e2, queen e4, then he wants to take on d7 and go bishop e3. Then we have some queen before check. It's obviously good for him, but how good, I don't know. Okay, once again, I guess I have to play queen e4, right? Good or bad, I don't have a choice. So he takes on d7, I have to go king takes. Then after bishop e3, I'll think. Is queen before check the move? Feels logical to force king f1. On the other hand, rook d1 will be coming. Yeah, does not look great. Okay, let's give a check. At least it makes him a little bit uncomfortable, I guess. We can also take on g2, but that probably loses by force after castling long. Okay, let's go queen b4. King f1, and then we'll think about it. Alright, so there it is. Feels natural to prepare king c8, king b8 somehow. So rook d8 or rook e8, something like that. Rook e8 feels kind of safer for some reason, but I don't know why. Rook d8 feels kind of reasonable as well. Okay, let's just do something. We're probably in trouble anyway. So yeah. It's not going to improve quickly. You just have to play fast and hope you will get the king to b8, and then I will be just slightly worse. I think with precise play he can prevent this. But once again, if he is that precise, what can we do actually? He can even take on a7 maybe, I don't know. That's good news. He has a very big number of decent moves. And he can only play one. Goes rook c1. Logical. So can I play rook h to e8? Queen d3, king d7. I guess I can. Okay, once again, we're probably so lost. Yeah, I'll just play something. Goes h4. Okay, h4 is not kind of a move that makes us resign. Probably still good for white, but at least it's not dead lost anymore. So should we go to b3 or? So he wants to get this queen b5. So after queen a4, he will play maybe rook c4, and we go to a6. And we kind of hope to survive this. This is quite a strange position. Maybe he is not better developed anymore. Yeah, so he just decided to trade queens and then probably take on a7. Okay, I cannot prevent this anyway. Yeah, he takes. So is there some trick here, like, I don't know, b6, bishop b8, knight e4, and rook c6, then I don't know. Maybe once again, maybe that's what I have to do anyway. We are still worse. I mean, much worse. Maybe rook h3 is his idea, but then we have rook c1, rook c2. So he will probably play something simple, like, I don't know, g3, rook c2, bishop e5, then we have knight g4. Yeah, it's not completely lost, I must say. Yeah, so after it's kind of an important moment. So if we go knight g4, he wants bishop d4. We just go king d7 or king e7. Where should I go? I don't know. Okay, let's say go to d7. And let's say go knight. Don't know where. Maybe e4. So yeah, I'm running into rook d1 now. That's why I probably had to go to e7. But yeah, I mean, anyway, it was unpleasant. Now he's just a healthy pawn up, but we have some chances to survive this. kind of blundered all everything we could blunder. At least I hope so. So now we'll just try to improve like h6, g5 and so on. Okay, h6. So that's what he wanted. Okay, I guess we can play d6 for now. Yeah, bishop e3 is a very good move. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not in time to get g5. Have to do this instead. Yeah, but this, yeah, this has to be completely lost. Okay, it's not a very big surprise that he has a brilliant in-game technique. You know, 91, whatever. Okay, try to bring the king. Yeah. Even this is probably not like, you know, completely lost, but the problem is that it's yeah, much easier to play for white, and he is also probably winning. The last thing is probably least important. Goes there. Okay, let's try some jumps, but yeah, we are lost. That's a good move. Yeah, so now I'm just paralyzed. I have no moves pretty much. He managed to, yeah, he managed to cut off the knight. Don't know why I keep playing this, to be honest, but okay, why not? Yeah, not knight c2, he has king a2, yeah? Yeah. And then he brings the king in. Feels like we're facing a very good player. Yeah, okay, and b7 wins. Okay, fine. Nice game. So we will not play Tarash. We will not play Tarash again, I believe. That was good enough to prevent us from playing Tarash. This was quite a set overall. Quite a set game. Okay, c4. So he wants this again. Okay. Just plays d6. Should we change our strategies then? I mean, why would we care? We can still go g3. We have probably a lot of more ambitious moves, but this is never a bad idea. So he wants to get e5. Once again, we do not care really. I would say if you play all the previous moves, you go e5 at some point. So I don't know what is he thinking about. He's probably worried about some knight b3 trying to trap the bishop. Maybe this is a decent idea, by the way. Feels like he'll end up taking on d2 simply. No, he does go e5, so knight b3. Can just like knight b3. He's probably going to play c6. There is no big drama in general, but yeah, I still like knight b3 followed by e3, knight takes a5. Just takes. This is also possible, obviously. Okay. Let's say we take. So he really wants to get rid of this bishop. This is a bit strange, but it probably makes sense. We don't need to help him though. Okay, let's play queen c2 then. So after a3, he always wants this bishop c5. And then probably even d takes c5. I don't know if it's good, I feel like it is not. But at the same time, there is no rush. We don't need to go a3. a5 is quite standard. Goes knight c5, this is also normal. Yeah, so then a3 takes, knight takes, bishop c5, maybe takes and some move. Maybe we're better there. But it should not be much. Should I just keep the structure instead? Okay, probably not. Okay, let's not try to be too smart. Yeah, takes, bishop c5. Should I play b4? It's hard to tell. Maybe I just go b3 and play it slowly. Okay, let's go b3. First of all, bishop b2, queen takes c2 seems to work, yeah? Takes, rook d1. Yeah, maybe. Can also play e4. Then he'll start bringing his knight to d4 and can also play e3 simply. Or rook e1, keeping all the options. Okay, let's go rook e1. I like it for some reason. I think he's worse, but there's not much. No, 94. Okay. Don't know what's the point. Okay, let's play bishop b2. So bishop f5, I guess we can play f3, knight takes g3, e4. I don't see a trick from black there, so yeah, he just plays it simple then. Okay, let's say rook a to d1, bishop c6, we go f3, and then we go e4. Plays knight g5, this is kind of reasonable, so he wants his knight to land on e6 to jump on d4 eventually. Yeah, what he did is kind of smart. Let's play e4 anyway. Yeah, 96. And something like rook d3 or rook d2, I don't know. Let's say rook d3. a5, he wants to play e4. I probably have to play e4 myself, but once again, you can see that he's outplaying us slowly. This like a5, a4 is definitely in black's favor. Or maybe not, actually, I don't know. But he plays that confidently that I start to believe in everything he's doing. h4, king h2 feels like an improvement. I don't think we are running into 94 yet. Okay, h6, let's just play king h2. It takes, yes, we take with the rook. Then we probably wait for him to take, and we prevent 94. But we run into it after takes, and yeah, now he has 94. Okay, and blundered again. So if we take, there is queen d7, that's the point, or queen d6. So now we just have to wait somehow. first of all we need not to run into some knight takes f3 check or something. Kind of makes sense to bring the king closer, I believe. Bishop a8, don't know what's the point, okay. This kind of allows bishop f4 or something else. And there is no big drama. Maybe I just keep the bishops. Queen d6. Okay, let's say we take. Is it even better for white? I don't know. Yeah, now we just take and this is probably the draw. Maybe we just go e6 just in case. Okay, now I'll wait forever. I don't think we can lose this. Yeah, let's say takes, bishop e5. Okay, we keep waiting. Bishop to e5, I guess. King to c3. Okay, keep waiting. Okay, he goes for this position, I guess we just go e5. Actually, maybe what I just did was not that precise, but it has to be. Still at the draw, we can just wait forever, yeah? I mean, even without bishop c7 happening, there is no way to break through. Okay, we accept the draw. Okay. One e4. Okay, let's try c5 again. Okay, now this is a serious game. Okay, when he goes bishop b5 check, you know, this is not the stupid d4 anymore. Bishop b5 check is for the win. c3, yeah, what is the move here? I think there is a big number of moves. So they normally play like knight f6, I guess, and bishop e7, d4 castles, and then e5, knight e8. I think I played it against Hikaru once when I needed to win dramatically, and this was obviously one of the most stupid opening choices ever. Rook d1. Yeah, rook d1 is logical indeed. So if we take and go d5, e5, knight e4, then he will try to trap the knight. I don't remember what is the theory here, to be honest. Okay, let's just play something. Let's play, I don't know, queen c7. But yeah, in general, I don't like this for black. That's why, I mean, I should probably play normal lines. At the same time, it would be strange to play normal lines in a match like this. Goes e5. Let's go to bed, we go to e8. Then this queen c7 is actually stupid, because normally, normally you want this knight to get to d5 eventually via Why c7? Okay, anyway. Okay, so can I play queen c4 or queen d7? Queen d7 probably runs into d5. Queen c4 I don't like in general. I mean, I must say I don't like this at all. Okay, let's try to survive this somehow after queen d7. Goes h4. This is a standard plan trying to checkmate the king side. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, it may look harmless, but I think black is actually significantly worse here. I think d5 was even more challenging instead of h4, but this line is also good. Okay. There are some plans with rook d3 and then rook transfer to g3. Okay, this is just a very nice move. Okay. Knight d5. Which one? Maybe it's this one. He probably wants bishop g5 here. No, he wants bishop g3. Okay. Guess we have to take. And then, I don't know, rook c8, rook d8. What is the move here? Okay, let's say we go rook d8. It normally looks unpleasant with the knight coming to d6, but yeah, the reality is that whenever white plays knight d6, you normally have knight c8, chasing it away immediately. And I mean, it's much easier to play for white, but I think in general this kind of a position is kind of okay for black. Maybe not for a blitz game, but I think yeah, the engine would be sort of happy here. As black. Okay, let's start playing some moves. Yeah, okay, I don't know how to play this anyway, so I'll just play something random. Can we play knight c8? I guess we can. Sometimes you can also try takes and f6, but once again, in a blitz game, it always looks scary. At least to me. Okay, go back. So is there a checkmate after h6? Okay, let's find out. Queen h5. So he wants h takes there, and then some yeah, mating attack is coming. Is it really mate? Okay, let's try this once again. This is just a random match, right? So he wants h takes. Wow, and then he wants some knight f6 check. So we have to start our own stuff somehow, like queen c7, rook c1 or something. Queen c7, knight f6 probably works. Queen c8. Okay, let's try. Goes knight f6 anyway. But does it really work? So if I go knight takes, then I take on d4. Yeah, it probably does. This is actually a nice game by him, anyway. So if I take on f6 twice, then he will have some bishop e5 in the end. Guess I have to take with a knight. Now it feels like I have to take on d4. I have some rook c1 as well, by the way. Okay, let's try some rook c1. I'm running out of time anyway. Feels like he's winning. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was it exactly. Maybe he simply played brilliantly, but even if he didn't, this was good enough to confuse me. Okay. Okay, I actually don't need to play this, right? I can just resign, yeah. I am sure. Okay, very much. Yeah, it's kind of funny. No matter how random the match is, it's still a little bit about the opening. So when he sort of goes back to his normal bishop e5 check stuff, it's much tougher. When he plays this less ambitious 3d4, we are fine. Okay. Bishop d6. Okay. I could never really get what the point is here. Okay. Let's just do something. Knight c6. Okay. This is probably how they play. And then they want some a5. Okay, whatever. Let's just try to ignore the theory and play something reasonable. Some water is never a bad idea. Okay, he's still thinking, yeah, okay. Not that knight bd2 is such a groundbreaking thing, but okay. So rook e8. So what he is going to do is somehow connect it to e6, e5. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just take and go bishop b2. It's probably fine, but it's not. I think if you can pick up a side, you still take white. Kind of very small pressure for white, which is sort of normal for the Catalan. Yeah. Okay, let's say we just take and take. Knight takes c4. Still not much, but it's kind of slightly better. Or maybe not. Maybe we have nothing at all actually. Should I just go e4 here? Okay, let's try. So e4 is a very committal move in this kind of a position, as I sort of block my bishop. But sometimes you just have to try to be fast. Okay, something like rook e1 or f4. So what's the plan after f4? Maybe just knight b6. The plan is probably knight b6 anyway. Okay, let's play f4. Yeah, so what I want to play here is knight d3 to keep knights. Okay, if I want it, I can play it, right? That's how it works. Goes c6. Let's say rook a2 e1. Yeah. So now we need to prepare f5 somehow, but I don't know how exactly. I just go f5, he takes on e5. Okay, let's play something like queen c3 or queen d2, maybe queen d2 for the moment. Yeah, and jump to e5, that was the idea, although I'm not a big fan of it anymore, to be honest. Sometimes it makes sense, but maybe not here. Yeah. I think once again he got outplayed a little, but it does not mean much for this game. Can I go f5? Whatever. So after knight g4, he has what? He has queen d4 check, yeah? Yeah, this is not a nice surprise, I'm afraid. And this one is even worse. I'm literally blundering with every single move. Can I go to f4? So rook d7, or we just take? Yeah, I guess we go rook d7, but this is probably holdable. Maybe I just take. Is there 97? Ah, he has this move, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to lose on time actually, and by the position as well. Yeah, unbelievable. I'm so slow with this touchpad. Yeah, now this is checkmate. Yeah, this is not exactly well deserved, but this is what all the new play zones are about. Okay, fine. Rematch. Okay, this was overall a nice game by us. I cannot do much if the touchpad does not really work, but yeah. I must say in general he defended very well, and we would fail to win this anyway, despite being some pawns up. Okay. I think we played this line in Berlin during the World Rapid Championship. I played it as black. I think it was our first game. I was winning at some point, but the game finished on a draw. Yeah, so what was the point here? I don't even remember anymore. I think it was somehow related to bishop b4. So what is the point? a3, takes on c4. Yeah, maybe this was the point, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Or maybe not. So what's wrong with 94? I guess I just have to play faster actually. Like I'm always collapsing and all those time troubles, so yeah. It's not that much about the position anymore. Kind of strange to go bishop d3 and then to start thinking of turn 84, to be honest, but okay. He knows better. Queen c1, wow. Does it really worth that much time? Okay, let's just keep it simple. Let's just take, maybe go queen a5. King d2, okay, this kind of makes sense. Let's try to open up the position a little and just cancel them. h3, I guess we have to take. And we go, I don't know where, maybe c7. He will have to spend some time for bringing the king back to normal place. King e1. Can we play e5? Okay, whatever. Let's try. I mean, indeed, if he gets to f1 or g1, white is kind of fine. So if we want to be ambitious here, we need to try e5. e5 is very double-edged. Maybe black is even worse here, but at least it's great fun. Just takes. Bishop g4 was my original idea. Okay, let's play bishop g4. He probably wants queen d2 and then no, he wants bishop e2. Wow, this is really ambitious. Can we just play, I don't know, rook e8 or something? We can even take on f3 and take on h2 actually. This is also quite annoying for white, I would say. Also, I don't know why not rook e8 as well. Okay, let's say we take. Yeah, now we have some knight g4, I guess. Yeah, knight g4 looks reasonable. I think black is winning here objectively, but it will not be that easy against this guy. Yeah, I wanted to take on c4 here. And rook e8, so what I'm missing? I'm actually missing that this is not a checkmate, yeah? Okay, okay. This is a fun thing to me. So we can obviously repeat the moves. But is there a way to win this? Let's think about this. So queen d4, I don't know, queen d4, queen d3. We can take on b2, and at least we have a repetition as well. So if he plays king c2, yeah, rook c8, bishop c6. That doesn't feel right to me. Okay, let's just repeat once, just in case. Okay, so now once again, queen d4, king c2, rook c8, bishop c6 does not look right. Knight e5. Okay, whatever. I don't need to lose one more pretty much winning position, so Android's fine. I know I actually made a mistake. Yeah, I had to click rematch and I just closed it. Well, that's a problem. So how do I challenge him now? Okay, sure. So yeah, so now this new platform will face a real challenge as both we close the window and the team will have some time to get the games
scroll up just
get
to
the
see
games, yeah. Now we continue. So what is it? So we played, I think, 8 games, and it's 5-3, yeah. And one of them was like, in my opinion, he obviously played very well, but at least one of them was lost because of the not exactly just thing. Okay, we continue. So we are halfway there. Bishop g2. Now he plays the main Catalan. Okay. So he wants to keep it solid. Let's try this line then. Let's figure out if he has a single idea about such a move. I think I invented it like five years ago. It does not make a lot of sense, and black is probably even better here, but white has some ideas after this pawn sacrifice. So whatever happens, if it's 95 or c6, doesn't matter. You just go b3, cb, ab, and then you pretend you have compensation. Go c6. I think 95 is a better move. And c6 is also fine. I guess now we transpose somewhere. So what is the move here? Knight c3, I guess. And then you somehow get knight e4. So black will try knight b to d7 in many lines, followed by knight takes e6, takes, and rook c8. White has some ideas as well there. Generally, it's sharp and unclear. Like, if anyone is better, I think it's black. But at the same time, white has some traps. Can I take on c6 with a bishop? He probably wants queen c8 or queen c7. There is not much there. Can also try bishop g5 or knight e4. Yeah, okay, let's try knight e4. I kind of like knight e4. So this is a very thematic idea, so you basically want the knight to land on c5. Rook c8. This is exactly kind of a move that allows knight c5, right? Okay, let's say I go for it. It's not necessarily brilliant, but at least it kind of makes sense. So if I go bishop f4, he probably wants g5. This is probably very critical, but I do not see a way to make it work yet. On the other hand, if it doesn't work, then we are just in trouble, maybe. Can also play knight d3 followed by, yeah, I like knight d3, followed by bishop f4 or something else. After rook d8, sometimes we have bishop d2 a5 ideas. Bishop f4 g5, I mean, it looked critical, but I don't see a way for white to continue the game there. Goes rook d8, so I don't know if I play bishop d2 or bishop f4 here. Both make sense. Bishop f4 kind of forces queen d7, which looks nice. Yeah, okay, I can only play one move. Let's say I go bishop f4. Somehow feels more natural. So I can also play bishop d2 now. Maybe it makes sense. Okay, let's try this. I sort of like it for some reason. Don't know why I like it actually. Maybe I should have just played e4. Yeah, because now it's not clear. Like we obviously have compensation, but it's not clear. Like what are we going to attack in this game? We can play b4, and it's quite solid for white. But at the same time, I don't see a way for us to fight for an advantage, really. Don't know if I need to play before. Okay, maybe it's kind of okay. 95. Don't know if I need to play e4. Once again, maybe it's kind of okay. So after knight f6, we play something like queen d3 or queen d2. And it's kind of strange. So he's a little bit stalemated there, but it will be difficult for us to improve the position. Maybe I want to play knight d7 one day. On the other hand, he can barely move. Maybe we just wait a little. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Okay, let's play h4. Then we'll just try to improve slowly. Okay. King g2. Okay, fine. So what's next? We can play knight d7. We can also play h5 first. Don't know if we need to. I guess in general, what we want is to play at some point knight d7, take on f6, play e5 and queen d7 maybe. Or maybe we just go g4 and try to checkmate here, no? This is also interesting. Okay, let's try to checkmate, whatever. Once again, before we lose, I will say I think he was completely outplayed in this game, but then, yeah. It's not enough to outplay him, you should also score points. Can I play knight takes f7 here, actually? Or something else? Knight takes f7, I think I can play, yeah? Yeah, now takes, rook d7. So who is better and why? I guess we should play e5 or g5. Okay, let's play e5. Knight g5, so he starts this counterplay with rook f8. And it is actually quite close already, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I think once again I'm about to miss it all after being much better. Maybe I'm still better, but it's not. First of all, maybe I'm not. And secondly, it's definitely not as good as it was. So can we play f5 or g5? Don't know, f5, let's say. Yeah, maybe we cannot. Yeah, I blundered everything again. Okay. So how many pawns down are we? Only 3, yeah? It's not that much. I think he's actually about to collapse as well. So which way should I take? Maybe it's this way. Okay. 3 games, wow. Unbelievable. One c4, okay. This is a good sign. And g3. Fine, so what am I supposed to play here? I can play c6, yeah? Can even remove d5. Feels solid. No, that was a mistake. That was funny. Okay. What I like about Magnus is that no matter how great champion he is always into this just rolling very much, and there is no contradiction for him between these two things. Okay, now we are just force. This is not exactly what I expected after 1c4. Can we play e5 and then we play some weird kind of English opening? We probably can. It is obviously much better version for white comparing to the normal English. But on the other hand, the normal English is not exactly crushing. So maybe it's only slightly worse. Don't know how to play this though. He's going to play d4 simply. f5 is probably too much. So our pieces are placed in a very weird way. I want to go knight d5, but then he still has d4. Maybe I'll do it nevertheless. Yeah, d4. Now we probably take on c3 and go queen c7. Once again, I'm not a big fan of the position we got, but yeah. That's what queen a4 can cost you, pretty much. a4, okay. a5, or we just pass here? I think we just pass here. Yeah, now we try to somehow develop, so we go bishop f6 maybe. Nah, it's way too bad, obviously. Goes knight g5. Okay, at least we can trade something. This is already an achievement. So now we can probably play knight f8. And if we'll be given 5 more moves, we'll only be slightly better. Slightly worse, pardon me. Anyway, it is not that important as we will not be given those moves. a6 is probably overambitious though. It does not feel that convincing. So we can play knight e6 and then just b takes a6. Of course we are still worse. But yeah. What else I can do? Just play b6. Okay, this is way too bad to comment on this actually. Okay, let's just take and play some moves. Like I will not be pushing myself too hard to save this, to be honest, because you know we will probably need some energy later on, and this one we will probably lose anyway. So let's just do something, and you know, if he does not blunder, we just resign. Bishop f4, okay. Probably makes sense. Yeah, there is not much to hope for here. Now I just want to play bishop d5. I mean, give up all the pawns he wants, just to have you know, one active piece, but it will not be enough. So after e6 we have knight takes f4, and I mean we are still lost, but it's not that white improved. After e4 we probably go bishop c4, and I mean once again it's still very, very bad, but not that it's worse than it is now. Yeah, rook d6, this is reasonable. Can I go rook c8? Okay. Actually, what he is doing looks a little bit careless to me. Like it should still be lost, but yeah, but at least he has given me some hopes that I did not really deserve. On the other hand, these hopes will probably die soon. Yeah, so is there a tricky one? Maybe not. Now takes e4 should be good. Or even e4 straight away, that is probably even better. But yeah, in general, I think by his standards, he's not playing very well. Still playing better than me, but this is not something to be extremely proud of, I'm afraid. Okay, 5, let's check. So he actually wants to queen a pawn simply. Oh, that makes sense. And that makes even more sense. Yeah, so rook g2, queen king f3, right? Yeah, okay. Then we just resign. That is fine. Okay, so we played 10, 6 more. I mean, as white, we normally try to outstupid him, yeah? I mean, we're just saying we'll play this g3, bishop g2 forever. But okay, maybe not in this game. d5, okay. This is quite a good opening, actually. It is called the Grunfeld opening. What could we try here? Okay, let's check if he, if he knows what he's doing. So Sasha played h3, I think, a few days ago. So they normally play bishop e2, I believe. Okay, let's play bishop e2. So now this is always like c takes d4, c takes d4, queen a5 check is pretty much a draw by force. The problem for Magnus is that first of all he does not really remember how to do it, and secondly he does not really want to draw. If he will play this, obviously it's quite unlikely that I will force a draw. First of all, because I don't remember how to force it myself, and secondly because I want to play. But this rook b1, bishop e2 is, I mean, sort of a troll from my side. Yeah, and after b6, b6 is normal. Yeah, and then I guess it's considered to be slightly better for white. Don't know why. Maybe because he's slightly better. Okay, bishop g5 maybe. Queen c7. Can I just go all in with d5, or it is a bit early? Can also play queen d2. Okay, let's keep it simple. Yeah, so now I can probably play d5. Can also play e5. Okay, let's play d5. I think normally the structure after ed, if white gets c3, c4, then he's always slightly better. And if black plays c4 in terms of ideas, it could be less clear. But the problem with c5, c4 here is that there is something like rook b4, or I don't know, something else, d6 maybe. Okay, I guess we are happy to play c4. Okay. So now he's just worse. Queen f6. Makes sense. Yeah, one day we'll have to start some a4 business, but maybe first we go rook e1. Yeah, and he wants to play some. Can also play bishop d3 followed by bishop c2. For some reason, I want to play bishop f1. Okay, I think I deserve to play bishop f1 if I want to. So normally he will try to stop this a4 by playing queen c3. That's what I think at least. I can also play g3 with the idea of playing bishop h3 at some point. There is also rook b3, and to have rook h3 idea. I can even take and play rook b3. In fact, then he has rook e4. If I go rook b3, he takes. I have to take with a knight. This is something I would prefer to avoid. I can also play like bishop g5, queen c3, queen f4. For some reason, I like it. Okay, let's try this then. Yeah, queen f4. Is it a straight blunder? Takes, knight e5 does not work. Knight e5 immediately. Okay, let's try. So he has many moves here, like f6 and stuff. I don't think we'll lose a piece, but maybe we're running into something very smart. And black is fine then. Don't know what that smart could be though. Our next move is rook b3, if we are allowed to play it. Here I thought we want to play rook e3. What's wrong with that? Maybe there is nothing wrong. Queen c2, so now we can go for some brilliant checkmating attack, or we just go rook e1. And this is just bad for black, I believe. Okay, let's go rook e1. So rook takes, does it make sense? Takes, bishop f6. Okay, queen takes is a good move anyway. And take again. So now we are threatening checkmate, but what's even more important, we want to start pushing our pawn. Looks very bad for black, but I mean maybe he will survive this somehow. Definitely not without my help. That's what I'm certain about. I think objectively black is just lost. He'll probably play rook f8 and then he has to pray somehow. Ah, he has bishop d4. Actually blunders this move. Then maybe he's not lost. I take it back. Queen f3. And it's still kind of dangerous, so the c4 pawn is not that important. We just want to play d6. He thinks it is important. So if we go d6, he wants to play bishop d5, so that's why we start with this move. Okay, can I just go d7? So f6, bishop h6, rook d8, we go rook e8, rook takes d8, and there is no check from c1. Excuse me, what? So I can even make a loop here, I guess. Okay, let's play, like I can play d8, but let's just see what's wrong with h4. I mean, I just want to play rook 8 and win with all the possible comfort. So he wants rook e8, I don't know, check, king h2. Okay, I don't see it, and who really cares? Yeah, okay, if I blunder D, it was completely winning. Ah, so this is come on. No, but this is a mouse sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This new platform, come on, I was trying to play D8. Okay, guys, like if you make a new platform, could you please make sure it's not worse than the previous one? Seriously. This is a little bit too much, to be honest. Okay. So the easiest way to win this was, I think, rook takes f8, queen takes d7, rook takes f7, queen takes f7, bishop h6 check, and queen a8. But yeah, whatever. When it's a new platform and you have your old touchpad, it's not the most brilliant combo ever. e3, okay, let's say castle. b4, fine. I think they played d6 here. And then something like c5. Is it c5? Yeah, maybe it is c5. I'm obviously a little bit tilted because of these two games that were not exactly well deserved. So yeah, don't really care at this point. What should I play here? I don't know. Maybe I just take and go e5. Yeah, I don't think we're. Yeah, he does take. Okay. What I was about to say is that I don't think we are worried about knight takes e5. But now, as he played it, we are. So what do we have here? Knight g4. What's the plan? I don't know what's the plan. And also play. Okay, let's just play knight g4, whatever. Let's make him choose the move here, and then we will start. We'll start thinking of our options. So it's either f4 or knight d3. Both look quite dangerous for white, in my opinion, at least. He prefers knight d3. Fine. So rook a check. He has to play king d2, I guess. Okay, let's play this. Looks fun. This I think loses to bishop f5. No, what's wrong with that? That's why I thought he's forced to move the king. Yeah, well, this is not how you expect the game to start, but I think after the previous one, I sort of deserved a little gift. Is there a move like king d2? I don't know. Okay, let's just let him think. If he plays the move, we'll consider our options, but I feel like there will be no move and I'm wrong. Okay. So first of all, bishop takes d3, bishop takes g4, um, bishop takes b2, rook a2. Okay, at very least we have bishop takes b1 if we're really scared. At the same time, I can take on a2, then take on d3, then take on b2, rook a2, knight takes f2 check, king a2, knight takes h1 should be lost as well, but I don't have a single reason not to take on d3, right? That's how I feel, at least. Like, if you can win a piece, you don't really need to show off. Okay, takes. Yeah, so now we can take on b1 or we can go rook d8. Which piece do we want more? I don't know. Okay, let's try to take the bishop. So rook d3 does not win, right? King c2, and it works. Okay, then I take the bishop. And now we are both tilted, and we play this game with an extra piece for black. I mean, maybe one day we'll play a match after which both will feel like we have not missed a lot, but it is not going to happen today. So what is it? 7-5 with a lot of missed chances and 4 games to go. Okay. E6 again. Okay, then we were back to g3 bishop g2. So should I repeat rook d1? Okay, why not? So in the previous game, I think he was completely outplayed. Then I sort of blundered everything, and then I was given everything back. But I think in general the whole trend was nice for white. So I can try this again. This is kind of typical for playing Magnus. I think we both feel like it's sort of stupid that you know that the other guy can play much better, and he's still scoring points. And it's sort of like, for me, I mean, okay, 7-5 is not what you dream of, but I mean, if it would be Magnus at his best, it would be sort of fine. Now I know that he can, play like 4 times better. He probably knows that I can play like 3 times better than the way I'm playing today, and that's what makes both us disappointed. Okay, it was 97, 94, right? So let's see if he's going to do something else. Goes h6. Never too bad, never too good. Okay, I think we stick to our 94 plan then. And a5. Yeah, this is kind of smart. This is a very solid way of playing this. Unless he gets into some stupid attack after bishop takes h6 one day. Can I play bishop d2? Just to slow down him a little? He can take on d4 then. But then it will be fun. Okay, sounds like a fair deal. After queen takes d4, white definitely has some compensation, and there is a chance that he is just winning somehow. I don't know how exactly. Okay, he goes rook a6, so all the stuff does not matter anymore. So what should I play now? What is his next move? He does not really want to play knight d7, I believe. Then we'll just win the a5 pawn. Can I just play something like h4? Yeah, probably can. This pawn can help us one day when we'll try to checkmate the guy. Okay, plays bishop d6. Can I just play, I don't know, bishop f4? Yes, I can. It feels like we're both playing like idiots today. Queen e7. So once again, what is your next move? Do you really want to play 97? At least you make me think you want to play 97. I can play 93. Can also try something else. Is there a move that prevents 97? He can also play rook d8 simply, yes. I have to start doing something less ambitious. We will not win this straight from the opening, I'm afraid. Okay, it's never a bad idea to give a check and go back. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see if he has something in mind here. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's what I expected, but I just wanted to make it clear. Okay, then we go. I don't know, king g2. I only need not to run into some stupid check on this diagonal, but I hope I will not. He does not think so, though, yeah? So that's why he plays c5. I thought I can take on c5 here. Yeah, but then he wants bishop takes c5. Okay, I probably have to do this anyway. Yeah, he takes, so bishop takes b7, queen takes b7 is sort of fine for him. So I can probably... Yeah, I can probably shut up. Okay, let's, I don't know, king g1. I'm ready to admit I'm worse now, but it's not enough. Yeah, I have to play move somehow. What could be that move? King h2. Okay, let's play king h2. It looks extremely weird. Maybe at least that will win us some time. He has some bishop takes f2 ideas. Maybe he will consider them at least for a second. No, he will not. Okay. Then I go rook g3, and I think I try to double rooks. With the way his pieces are placed, I still find it hard to believe that it's a disaster for white. He's a pawn up, but yeah, I mean, he's a little bit stalemated there. So he's attacking f2. Alarm. So can I don't know, bishop is3? Looks fine. He wants bishop c5, which I don't think is a great idea, to be honest, but okay. Who am I to judge once again? Let's say I go here. And I'm probably gonna take with a pawn. This was kind of a gamble. Nah, I missed. Yeah, I missed everything like f6 and stuff. The way he played is probably less precise, but should be good enough as well. He takes on e5. And yeah, maybe he just takes and rook 8 should be good enough. Let's take with rook then, but then yeah, it's completely lost, of course. a4 takes, I don't know, queen f4 maybe. I'm trying to come up with some rook a6 trap, but it does not even help much. There is just queen b7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I can just resign here. No, I'm not in time to resign. Okay, then I'll just lose on time. Yeah, anyways, this was pretty much well deserved, I guess. I was over optimistic and I was punished for that. So he actually needs half a point more, yeah? The problem is this match will be over if we fail to win this. That was unexpected, actually. Then we cannot play d6, as there is a bishop b5 check. We go on c6 then. Bishop b5, yeah, but this is at least a game. Okay, let's see what he wants here. Okay, what do we play here? I think e5. And here I think we go d takes. Ah, and now he wants this. Yeah, I see. Okay. How do we get this a5? a4, yeah, then I think we put the queen to... Where do we actually put it? Is it e7 or c7 in this line? Probably e7. Or maybe not. Anyway, I don't care. It feels weird to play a must win as black, to be honest. Can I play bishop f6? Like he obviously wants to provoke f6. And it's probably what I have to play anyway, but I just don't want to. So I'll try to play it this way. This does not give me much, but, you know. So he can probably take and play queen d2 attacking a5, and then after b6 there is queen c3. So I'll have to give up one of those. That is unpleasant. Let's hope he will miss it. But yeah, that's why bishop f6 is bad, because like in general it would be sort of reasonable in my opinion. Okay, he missed it. Can I just go like, I don't know, b6? Those are very strange positions. I do not really know where we should actually avoid playing b6 and where we should not. Maybe we should avoid it everywhere actually. That would be a very simple rule to learn. But I don't think it's that simple, unfortunately. Maybe I just go king d7, king d8, king c7. Okay, whatever. I definitely did something wrong in the opening, and I do not even know what exactly. Okay, 4. So if I take, he wants to take on a 4. Takes, and then yeah, then he has this d6 square. Is there something else? Like, can I castle long here? Okay, once again, why would we carry? I mean, this is going to be the last game anyway. Why not to have some fun? Like, normally, after castling long, you're obviously getting mated. The queen side, but it's not that I'm that much worried about getting mated, to be honest. Yeah, queen f3, so he wants to play it simple. This is also very reasonable. Okay, let's take. Yeah, this is quite lost, I must say. Okay, let's say I go check and f6. Then I go back to e5 and keep suffering. Rook e1. Should I just play knight e5 here? And do I actually need to trade the bishop? Oh, for this one, I guess the answer should be yes. No. And now I just chill and wait for the match to finish. Okay. Can I play bishop e5? Knight e5, queen d6. He has knight f7 there. And if I go rook f7, then he wants bishop c7, and then check. Doesn't mean I have to go to j8. I mean, I don't want to. Okay. Maybe there is no choice. Maybe I just need to play king a6 and at some point if I will be given a chance, and just to stop all this nonsense with bishop c7. So takes, rook takes f6 works, unfortunately. Yeah, if I take with the pawn, I'm kind of dead lost, and if I take with the knight, there is rook takes f6, and I'm also lost, yeah? Okay. Maybe I'm kind of less lost here. Although I don't know why exactly. Yeah, just h3, this is quite bad. Okay, let's try to play b5. I know, but this is running into rook f6 eventually. Anyway, I mean, it's not that I blundered. I was completely outplayed in this game. I mean, this is not about the last move. Yeah, okay, rook takes f6, b takes, and he wins rook on d8 in the end. Yeah, okay, fine. I resign. So this was it. He won like 9-5, I guess. Okay. Well, well deserved overall, I believe. Also, yeah, I mean, maybe at some different platform I would kind of get some points with an extra rooks and stuff. Anyway, thanks to everybody for watching this, and I think this will be it for now. So yeah, see you at chess 24.